So imagine a world where access to power is a privilege, where a third of the population have electricity and the economy is struggling. That's the Bangladesh I grew up in the 90s. Fast forward to today, 99% of the Bangladeshis have electricity that's fueling an unprecedented economic growth. But it comes with a price. Our power systems are heavily carbonized, it's overburdened, and the electricity price is increasing. Last October, we had one of our biggest blackouts in nearly a decade that affected almost 60% of our population. For Bangladesh to sustain its growth and to secure a brighter future, it needs to decarbonize and secure its energy systems. But this requires new thinking, and that's where we come in. We are SOLshare, and we've created a game-changing technology. Now, I'm going to tell you something funny. I'm going to see a lot of quizzical looks right now. We are home to 2.5 million electric vehicles. That got a lot of people to stand up. Let me show you what these electric vehicles look like. These are battery-operated electric three-wheelers, and they serve as the transportation backbone of the country. But these vehicles are energy hungry. And as more and more come onto our roads, there's an ever-looming threat of what's going to happen to our energy system. People fear blackouts, people fear power outages. Our solution leverages these vehicles and upgrades the batteries to not only drive the EV revolution that we're seeing, but to actually lay the foundation so that we have flexible energy storage that eases the clean energy transition. I feel like I'm saying a lot of words over here that might, but the innovation over here is that we are going to be we're transforming households, businesses, charging stations that have solar panels on their roof, batteries in their homes, into a virtual power plant. What this means is that any person in Bangladesh can now inject clean energy into the grid, but at the same time contribute towards stabilizing the grid. With more EVs on the road than Tesla sold globally, Bangladesh is the ideal place for us to make a significant impact. Now, I want to introduce you to Delwar. Delwar is one of our customers and one of the millions of electric rickshaw drivers in the country. His biggest problem is that his battery would break down every 6 to 12 months. And that would put him into a cycle of constant debt. And these are not low interest debt, they're very expensive. Where we've come in, we've upgraded his vehicle and many others with our smart lithium-ion batteries. And these batteries have remote control. I mean, that is our patent technology over here. And this patent technology brings about a couple of interesting benefits. The banks love it because now they can provide asset-backed loans because they have control over that asset. No one can run away with this. If they do, they can stop it and find it. For the charging station owner, the person in the purple Punjabi, for him, these batteries are 50% more efficient. So that means his operational cost has gone down significantly. And for the drivers, they're able to do a lot more rides than before. But the innovation doesn't stop there. We have seen that when these batteries, these rickshaws are coming back to the garages, they have about 20 to 30% of charge left inside of them. And we are aggregating this power to push it into the grid at a time when the grid is at its weakest. Come 9 p.m., 10 p.m., everyone's come home, turning on their lights, fan, TVs. There's so much demand on the grid. These can be aggregated up at that time when the grid is at its weakest to support the grid. And we believe that with the 2.5 million rickshaws, that's 2.5 million batteries across the country, we can buffer for 20% of the national grid during peak hours. Think about that. Now, as a climate tech investment opportunity in Bangladesh, SOLshare really stands out. And if you are serious about investing in a company that is making a tangible difference in the fight against climate while ensuring inclusive growth, we are your best bet. Join us as we transform Bangladesh to a pathway of a new sustainable energy era and transform the lives of millions. Thank you.